Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tommy Star here. Thank you for clicking on this video. And we are back with another physical media update, all my pickups for the month of August. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today and having a great weekend. So not a very big haul for August, a little bit more than July, but still not a very big one. I believe we got 31 pickups, but as always, some really cool stuff. So let's see what we got this month. Nice little stack of A to Z with some 4K. I don't think I had any last month for some reason. Decent stack of horror. We got one DC Marvel, which I believe is a DC. 4 steelbooks, and I believe the rest are all boutique. Let's see, we got a new Synapse 4K. We got 1 Arrow. We got 1 Kino. We got 1 Shout Factory, which is a 4K Shout Select. We got 5 Scream Factory 4K Collector Editions. And then to top that all off, we got 1 DVD this month. So with that being said, before we get started, if you guys are not yet subscribed to the channel and you enjoy these monthly physical media updates, checking out what everybody else picks up throughout the month, make sure you hit that big subscribe button right down below and the notification bell so you guys get an alert every time a video gets uploaded. And if you enjoy this update here today, smash that like button. So we'll go ahead and start with the 1 DVD, Dunstan Checks In. I picked this up with my buddy Craig over at Half Price Books when he was here. An old favorite of mine. I didn't own the DVD and it's not on Blu-ray, unfortunately, but I remember really enjoying this as a kid. So yeah, had to grab it. Okay, on to the A to Z. Like I said, I got a nice little stack, a lot of really cool 4K stuff. But before we get into that, I'm going to show you the 2 Amrays I picked up. So the first one here is another title I picked up with Craig over at Half Price Books. Alec Baldwin in The Shadow. A movie I haven't seen in many years. I do remember enjoying it, though, and wanting to pick it up for the collection. Alec Baldwin plays like a superhero type character. It's pretty cool from what I remember. Next here is a new to Blu-ray title from Paramount, What's Eating Gilbert Grape. A really good drama with some awesome performances from Johnny Depp and a really young Leonardo DiCaprio. Haven't seen it in a while, but I really enjoy this film. Highly recommend it. Very happy to see this on Blu-ray. So moving on to the slipcovers now, and they actually are all 4K, some really good stuff here. The first couple I'm going to show you I picked up with Craig over at Best Buy when he was here. And some movies that I wanted to get on 4K when they came out, but I haven't seen some of these, and I wanted to wait for the price to go down a little bit and was finally able to get them at a good price. So first up here, we have Smokin' Aces. Craig says it's a really cool movie. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So The Untouchables on 4K, a film with Kevin Costner, directed by Brian De Palma. Never seen this one either, but heard nothing but good things about it. Harrison Ford in Patriot Games, another one of these cool Paramount slipcover editions. I have a couple other ones with the matching art. I believe Hunt for Red October, The Sum of All Fears, and I think there's one other one. I can't remember what it is offhand, but this next one here, if you guys remember in the video with Craig, we went to Best Buy and they had this out on the shelf early, and then when I went to buy it, they wouldn't let me get it because the system wouldn't allow it or something, or no, they said it was illegal, yeah. But anyway, I was able to get it, through Amazon when it did come out the following week. But a slipcover 4K edition for the movie Dirty Dancing. One of those situations where we got it on 4K for the first time in a steelbook, not a slipcover. Once in a while, they will re-release it later with a slipcover, and they did that with this movie, which I'm happy about because I really enjoy Dirty Dancing. I know it's a pretty big chick flick, I guess, but I grew up on this movie, and I love it. I cannot wait to see what it looks like in 4K. I did get the 4K steelbook when it came out, but I never ended up watching it. If you guys haven't seen this movie, it's a classic. Check it out. We got Heat finally on 4K. Very happy about this. There was some kind of issue with this movie. We were supposed to get this on 4K a really long time ago, and it kept getting delayed over and over, but we finally got it now. Just an awesome movie with some great performances and a great cast. So very happy to finally have this on 4K. Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2. Haven't even seen the first one, but I have been hearing from a lot of people that they like the second one a lot better. I am interested in seeing these movies, so had to get it. And the last A to Z pickup, Jurassic World Dominion on 4K. I've talked about this before. Kind of a letdown movie for Craig and I. It wasn't the best. It could have gone in such a better direction. But it was cool seeing the OG characters come back. I'm going to give it a second watch here pretty quick just to see if my opinion changes on it. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, just could have been so much better. Okay, we're going to get into the horror pickups now, starting with the two Amries I have. First, we have the Horror Pack exclusive from August, Woman in the Chair. Don't know anything about this. Unfortunately, the other three titles in the Horror Pack for August I already had. So, yeah. But still, I love these Horror Pack exclusives. Love adding them to the collection. And one day we'll check this out, see what it's all about. If you guys want to see what else came in the August Horror Pack, I will put that video down in the description box, along with any other unboxing videos I did in the month of August. I think you'll enjoy that Horror Pack unboxing. It was kind of funny. We did it when Craig was here. So anyways, moving on here, we got a movie from a company called Lightyear, Yellow Brick Road. Some kind of a Wizard of Oz horror movie or something. I really don't know, to be honest, but obviously with it being called Yellow Brick Road, then you get a picture of like a scarecrow on here doing the whole Wizard of Oz scarecrow that way thing. So I don't know. Maybe it has nothing to do with it. Maybe it does. I haven't seen it, but I wanted to pick it up. It looked interesting, so we'll see what it's all about. Okay, on to the slipcovers. First up, we have Ethan Hawke and The Black Phone. The movie that I've been hearing is like the best horror film of the year from a lot of people that I watch on YouTube. So I'm excited to check it out. I don't know why I haven't yet. I've been talking about it for so long, saying I'm going to watch it, but I still haven't. We will get to this very soon, but regardless, I had to pick it up. From RLJE, we have an Aaron Paul film called Duel. This one looks pretty cool. I watched the trailer of it, so saw it at Best Buy, had to grab it. A new David Cronenberg film here with Viggo Mortensen, Crimes of the Future. This got released by Decal. Looks interesting, definitely bizarre. I really like David Cronenberg, and to get something new from him is pretty cool. Just found out it's coming to 4K now, so when I eventually watch it, if it ends up being pretty good, I'll probably get the 4K. Next here, we have a new film from A24 called Men. Definitely looks creepy. I watched the trailer. This woman here, I believe, goes to this town, and everybody she runs into looks the same. Like they're all played by this guy, so definitely looks weird, but I am very interested in checking it out, so. And the last horror pickup here is a new to 4K title, and that is Doom with The Rock. I don't know if you really want to count this horror. Some people do. It could kind of fall under a sci-fi horror, could kind of fall under an action adventure. I keep it in the horror. I don't know, what the hell, whatever. I've never been the biggest fan of this. I know a lot of people really aren't, but I had it on Blu-ray, so I figured, what the hell? I'll grab the 4K, throw it in the collection, so. Okay, getting into the DC Marvel category, and like I mentioned, I only have one, and that is a new DC series called Naomi. This one kind of popped up out of nowhere with me. I just seen it on Blu-ray.com one day and noticed that it was a DC series, so I had to grab it for the collection because you guys know I collect them all. I know nothing about this character or the show or anything. You tell me down in the comments, is this good? Who is this person? How does it connect to all the other DC superheroes and everything? But yeah, like I said, I own all these in my collection, so I had to pick it up. You guys tried this yet? Mountain Dew Purple Thunder. It's really good. Kind of reminds me of Pitch Black, even though it's not grape flavored. It's berry plum, so I don't know. But anyways, moving on. All right, we're going to get into the boutique titles now. We're going to start with the one Kino pickup, a movie called Mysterious Island of Beautiful Women. Came with a slipcover. I don't know. I kind of pick and choose my Kinos. Most of them I've never seen, but I like to build up the collection more and more. And this one looked semi-interesting. So if you guys have seen this, let me know. Came out in 1979, so. On to the one Arrow pickup that I have, and that is the new to 4K release for the film Flatliners. I was so happy when Arrow announced this was coming to 4K. One of my favorite films from the early 90s. Great cast. Kiefer Sutherland, Julia Roberts, Kevin Bacon. Definitely recommend this movie. It is definitely a good one if you guys haven't seen it, and I am so happy, like I said, to see this on 4K. Lots of special features, and I'm sure you're probably not going to see it all. So happy we got this cool slipcover edition. Awesome. Next up is a new 4K release from Synapse. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever done a separate category for Synapse, but either way, I'm going to start doing that going forward. We don't get a lot of stuff from them on 4K released that often, but when we do, I will put them in its separate categories. So I've been collecting all their 4Ks from the start. This, I believe, is the fourth or fifth one. I can't remember, but it is the Dario Argento film Tenebrae. And I'm not a big fan of Dario Argento films, but this one looks really cool, to be honest with you. I'm really excited to check this out. And Synapse put out this really cool box set edition. You get a book in here and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to keep collecting these Synapse 4Ks, and this is a beautiful edition. So cannot wait to check out this film. Okay, getting into the Shout Factory, Scream Factory stuff. We're going to start with the one Shout Select, and that is the 4K re-release for Red Dawn. Pretty cool. Not an all-time favorite film of mine, but I liked it enough to get the 4K of it. This was already released in the Shout Select line. And as you can see, they have the same number from when it got released, number 13 on Blu-ray. But yeah, we got some cool new special features on here. So cool to have in the collection. Okay, for the Scream Factory stuff, like I said, we got 5 new 4K collector's editions. First up here, we have Cat People and Dog Soldiers. Now, these definitely weren't favorites of mine when I watched them. But, like I've mentioned so many times, I'm a huge collector of Scream Factory's collector's editions. So, anything they put out, I will pick up if it's a 4K re-release, if it's a movie I don't like, if it's a Hammer title I don't like. I'm going to get them just to keep the collection complete. So, some 4K releases I was so excited about when they announced it. And that is Child's Play, Child's Play 2, and Child's Play 3. Which I love all 3 of these movies. Definitely hope we get the other Chucky films on 4K at some point. But this is the original trilogy that I grew up on. And I am so happy to have these on 4K. Of course, everybody has heard about the big issue with all these and that weird greasy stuff that was on the inside of these Amrays. Mine had a little bit of it, but it wasn't that bad. But it was so funny because everybody was making videos about it and checking theirs to see if theirs had any grease. But either way, I'm just so happy to have these on 4K. Now, there's a couple different packages that you could get through Shout Factory. One came with like pins. I got the one that came with the 2 alternate slipcovers for Child's Play 2 and 3, which is awesome looking. Again, I have an unboxing of that. I will put down in the description box if you guys want to see all that in full. And of course, came with a poster, but also came with a NECA figure of a charred Chucky from the end of part 1. Unfortunately, that doesn't get released until the end of the year, December. So we'll get it when we get it. I was hoping it would come with this set initially, but it didn't. What are you going to do? Okay, we're going to go ahead now and end with the steelbooks as usual. First up is a release from Lionsgate. We all know they do amazing with their releases, awesome artwork, and that is the film Warrior on 4K. So cool looking. Of course, we get the clear slipcover that you can go ahead and take off. And then you get the cool looking art underneath. So there's the front, kind of like a cartoonish look. I really like it. There's the back. Here's the spine. And then we'll go ahead and take out these discs. And here is the inside. Another movie that my buddy Craig has been telling me to watch forever. He talks very highly of this movie, so I'll be checking this out very soon. Next up here from Fox, we have the 4K Steelbook for Heat, which I believe was a Best Buy exclusive steelbook. I didn't get this at first, and then I was kicking myself because it sold out everywhere. Well, when I went to that Best Buy with Craig, they had some copies in there. So I was like, I got to get it. It was still pretty spendy. I didn't want to pay that price for it, but I'm happy I own this steelbook now because it's really cool looking. There's the front, there's the back, spine, and the inside. Okay, the last two I'm going to show you here are actually Shout Factory, Scream Factory, Best Buy exclusive steelbooks. They've never done that before, so it was pretty cool. I had to get them both. For Shout Factory, we have the 4K steelbook for Red Dawn. Love this artwork, so much better than the slipcover edition, obviously. There's the back, the spine, and the inside. And then the Scream Factory one is Child's Play on 4K. And even though it's the original poster art, I love this. To get a steelbook with the original poster art is awesome. So there's the front, there's the back, spine, and the inside. Well, there you have it, everybody. All my pickups for the month of August. Like I said, not a very big haul, but still some really cool stuff as usual. So that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys picked up in the month of August. What do you think of my pickups? And if you would, share the video around. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care.